were you to get back into it, or were you excited?
Yeah, you always are. It's a bit nervous coming into the first sort of day back. It's going to be a bit of a slog, but the guys turned up in really good nick, and we're really looking forward to it, to a good pre-season. I think we're pretty happy with how everyone's turned up.
Were you impressed with your run and the run of the other boys?
Like I said, I think everyone's looked after themselves, and Kenny's got a lot of trust in us to look after ourselves, and we've come back and we're pretty happy with where we are, but obviously it's a long way to go. We've got another 4 months of pre-season to try and get bigger and better and go further next year.
Is that because you fear Burjo? If you don't come back good?
Sorry?
Is that because you fear Burjo if you don't come back in good nick?
I don't know if it's Burjo, it might be Ken. Yeah. But look, we've got it built into us now that we've had a taste of finals footy, and you want to get back there and you know what it takes. So we burns in our own gut as well, so we try and look after ourselves.
Just with that, coming off the 2 good seasons you've had, what do you think you need to do this pre-season just to take those last few steps?
Look, it's just basically everything we have been doing, but another pre-season gets us fitter, stronger, another year under Ken's game plan, and we just tidy everything up a little bit. And we obviously got close last year, but we still lost the prelim, so we've got to improve, obviously, and you just look to do that. The coaches will come up with some stuff that we'll discuss over the next few weeks, and then when the older guys come back, we'll try and implement it.
Personnel-wise, you've got Paddy Ryder. Obviously, that's a couple of big holes, maybe second ruckman and a third key forward that you feel how important is his addition. Yeah, look, we're really excited to have him here. I haven't met him, and I don't think many of the younger guys have. He's sort of been off on holidays, but playing against him and seeing him play, he's a super player, so we're really excited to have him here.
Do you think about those dying minutes of the Hawks final when you're doing all those loops and all those laps?
Look, you sort of try and move on from it now, but it's certainly burned the guts through the off-season, and I think that's what you use to sort of push yourself a little bit harder when you're training. You realise we're basically a game away from a grand final, and not many guys get that opportunity, so it's something that we'll probably think about for a little while, but you just got to move on and look forward to next season now.
Is it driving you, that unfinished business? Like the year before, lost a tough one against Geelong, and this year, obviously, with Hawthorn, you're that close. Is that sort of driving you, knowing you are that close to it? And unfinished business, perhaps? Yeah,
definitely. Look, I think it's sort of something you don't respect when you're young, I guess, but a lot of the senior players say don't take playing finals for granted, so I think we've just got to realise that not everyone gets to play them, and it's a great opportunity, and you don't want to waste them when you do get there.
Well, I guess everyone's thinking your squad is ready to challenge, and probably your biggest drama could be between the ears. Are you confident that won't be an issue?
No, I don't think so. I reckon we're a pretty level-headed group, and Ken keeps us in check. If we lose a couple last year, he always manages to pull us back into shape and put a positive spin on things, so Ken will look after all that.
Are you really conscious of that though, like guarding against not being complacent and just thinking, we'll be back in finals and it's what happens after that?
Yeah, I think that's the great thing about the coaches we got here, and even inside the playing group, we don't get ahead of ourselves, we don't get complacent. Every other team's pretty much a fresh slate this year. Every other team's doing a pre-season, and you can't take anything for granted, and you got to train your butt off to try and get back there. So definitely not getting complacent.
You've got a big trip to Dubai in a few weeks' time. Are you looking forward to that, or dreading it, or what's the mindset?
Look, it'll be good to get away as a group. It's obviously going to be a really hard camp, and it's always sort of spoken about like that. But you improve from it, and I think we saw some results last year, so hopefully we can see them again.
How do you take the next step? How do you get over the hump?
Look, like I said, I think a lot's been said that we're a youngish team, but hopefully just another pre-season. If you can get fitter, get stronger, and like I said before, another year with Ken coaching us. Now we know what he's all about, and it doesn't take a month, 2 months of pre-season to start learning the game plan. We know where we've got to start, and we can go straight from there.
You finished 6th in the time trial today, I think. Tom Cleary looks super impressive, finishing first. Is he a guy that could take a next step next year?
He certainly could have taken it last year as well. He's had a terrific year in the SANFL, and he's super fit, and even Sam Colquhoun coming off a knee reconstruction coming second as well. So we're really happy that those guys are doing well and they're in good nick.
How about Pollock as well? Last year he seemed to struggle, but today he was absolutely fine, smashed it.
Yeah, Polly, I think he was a bit sick last year, and he's been really good. He had, I think Ken, it's been really good for him, and he's a really hard worker, and he didn't go away in the off season, and and he's really looked after himself, and yeah, he's running good times.
What was it like running alongside the Crows boys this morning?
Look, same thing happened last year, so yeah, it's a bit of a laugh, but yeah, you get over it. Sort of, we started half an hour later, so you let them do their stuff first, and then we'll come in afterwards. But it was a bit funny watching Walshy walk past as well at the start there.
Just on that, was it a bit of a double take to see him in?
Yeah, he had a look at us and had a bit of a joke. So, but good on him. He's a super coach, and he did a great job for us last year as well. So hopefully he can do well over them.
So what did he say when he joked? What did he say?
I just saw the smirk. I didn't quite hear it, but I think it was directed at a couple of coaches. Yeah.